but no more! Today...
It's not a lie! If you would just listen, I could explain!
You have done quite enough explaining, Volothamp Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds, though you hide.
Here, here!
Attention!
Here!
Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Right in the hells follow!
Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, gods damn it! Help me!
This promises to be an amusing spectacle. Let us see if death can silence Volo at last.
What's this? The opportune wielding of a weapon? It seems, dear citizens, that we have a heretic in our midst. Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too.
No! Please! No!
Need to stay focused.
fresh orders? We have a target.
Of course they do. They're fish.
Very funny. I'm telling you, there's something. Excuse me. A little help, if you don't mind. Please, get me out of here.
Nothing hurts anymore. You'll be free in a blink. Lemons breeds madness.
You'll have to wash them all. Marek will never let himself back.
You wish to consult me?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
At your command.
Of course they do. Fish.
What to do?
Very.
That helped.
I should speak up.
Like 4 birds on the slope? You pay for 4 birds.
I hope this is important. For your sake.
We're doing this for charity.
The secrets I would have taken to my grave if you hadn't been told. Come here, then, will you?
No time to rest.
Better. You better catch up to us.
I have something to ask. Assume nothing. Let's get going.
I've fished these waters my whole life.
The secrets I would have taken to my grave if you hadn't intervened. Come here, then, will you? 500 gold. Done with the we bought them, you sell it twice that to the army once the city's under siege. 2 months.
By my oath.
Still alive, so that's progress. There's no time to waste.
Trust me. I'll catch up to you.
You better catch up to us.
All right, Captain.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Mine's never quiet.
There can be no respite.
never a dull moment.
Halt, citizen. This is a restricted area.
When do I get a break from your wine?
Won't win this war on our asses, will we?
Our enemies still draw breath.
Stay in control.
Sounds worse than it is. I'll be all right.
Who's next?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Up on the hill. I know, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough. One time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill. You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough. One time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Nearly there now. You see the city? Up on the hill.
Librarian thing. If it is for the best.
We can run with 10 other people, and one of them has sticky fingers. Sleeping in the gutter, then that's
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
What now?
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
There is work to do.
You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
I have such a headache.
Hear me out. Dress as the rich. Also has rules.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
And yet a patron. Confuses me what a member of...
I'd probably break his rules.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do cup.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
With good armor, it's hard to find. Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 minutes.
Is expecting you.
You're not wearing.
Please make...
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you want. If it ain't broke, it's because we already helped you.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Very leather.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
No one stopped me yet.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Are they going to arrest us?
Lord Gortash
What if they throw us in jail?
Please make your way to the audience.
It won't happen.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I focus on my own job. leave the Steel Watchers to theirs.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. Okay, but it isn't like that. I'm not a criminal. I just needed the gold. Are you blackmailing me? Of course you are. I can't believe they expect me to die protecting lowlifes like you. My stash is up on the roof. Just take it. I'll find another way to get the gold. It's over, all right? Finished. Now get out. This is a restricted area.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way Lord to Gortash the audience. Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Broth's bubbling, no time to talk.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. Correct your tone, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. Crawling back from her bloody disgrace, it's my favorite assassin. Gods, you're a sight for sore eyes. Orin told me she made a fool of you, but I should have known you wouldn't go down that easy. Then she didn't die. The past is lost to you. Let me clear up some mysteries then. We share so much history. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Kethric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself. Indeed you are. Look at you. Cold-blooded as ever. When Kethric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. Ousting Orin and helping you reclaim your birthright would be my greatest honor. With Kethric felled, Orin proves treacherous. She craves the Netherstones for her own, desperate to impress Baal. She only cares for blood, and your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear lady. He created you to rule. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
He wants what we want. Orin dead, and the Elder Brain subjugated. An alliance would serve us well.
You look carefully, but discover nothing.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be
He wants what we want. Orin dead, and the Elder Brain subjugated. An alliance would serve us well.
Orin is unreliable. This one shows promise. She keeps her word, I keep mine. We will rule as one. We would not met your presence. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth. The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it? It's a secret even to me. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. And some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. You carry the stone plucked from Merkel's chosen. Besides, why call you enemy when I could repair an old friendship? Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Spawn. I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes. And altogether unpredictable and intractable. One day, perhaps soon, Baal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. My joy, speak to me. You are the tastes of my tongue. You are the ground beneath me and the skies above. You are, and so we are.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
like a city. Through the river.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. But there's probably crates of things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best.
Must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the foundry.
Gods know what else is down there.
Smoke and metal screeches. Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
Bundles, where to buy sandals?
Get a killer look when you shot.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet.
And she's picking up. Oh, you are the funny one.
Listen to the sewer.
That might be worth a look.
That's curious.
Right tool will do the trick.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door. To baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? Then you must know the way. Present the symbol, proof of your father's favor. Proof of faith held in worthy hands. It is as the Dread Lord requires. Walk in blood.
What's next? No one back home will ever believe this.
No time to dally.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Is that blood? No, never mind. Out of sight, out of mind.
The Lord of Murder shall perish.
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
Corpses. Arranged with some intent.
So saying, Zalondo. But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
trap there.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
As if we are a horde of dumb-footed dwerg.
Looks like a trap there.
Let us send forth our least faithful. A trap. Let us send forth our least faithful.
Master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door. Lady Orin told me not to let you in. But I'd never listen to the pretender to your fetid throne. I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself so. Bashing the Hollyphant's wormy trunk was a particularly refined deed. The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat. The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death. I've restacked every pile of skulls and mounted more skeletons on the walls for a cozy touch. We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days. Being killed by you is so much more pleasurable, Master. 1,000 succubi could give me no greater delight. There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
They say you will fight her, Lady Orin. Will you shatter her skull? Break her bone? Break...
Truly, Lady Orin's kills are something to behold.
Orin is wasteful in her slaughter, undisciplined.
Your savior approaches, scuttling in without the tyrant's rock. You are a mangled bloodbrain, thinking father could be refused. Did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation. Yes, give me agony. Pluck me bone from socket. Stroke me with a jagged edge until my skin shreds wet and red. You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices. Sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sac to feed it. The favorite of Baal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
A straggling memory rises. Day your tyranny should have engulfed this world. It was you who were the first to be enslaved. Orin's smile was the last thing you saw. Her bright blade glinting as she chiseled into your skull. Her reckless digging left your mind shattered. She robbed you of your bloody birthright, reduced you to nothing. Nothing but pure hate. And now it burns, yearning for vengeance. Husk, maggot, a Baal spawn, slip sliding in filth with these pigs. You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing.
stands no chance, fiendish one. Eviscerate her.
Lord Baal demands a pure blood spirit. But if anyone interferes, we...
Father will watch you die!
chosen one. He is near. He comes for you.
An offering of his affection for you, or confirmation that he owns you.
My Slayer, you will grow stronger, crueler, the prime incarnation of murder. Domination, slaughter, mountains of corpses. You standing atop them. You must destroy this world. It is what you were made for.
For a moment, the brine pool of your brain clears. To die, to rest, to save the world from yourself. To accept. To become his prophet, in any disobedience subject to his lash.
My chosen, my slayer, violence incarnate. A testament in blood. Go, child of Baal. Claim the crown of Karsus. Control the Absolute. And command a horde fit to butcher this world in my name.
The stone trembles with evils, warm as fathers hate.
Careful what you do with that thing.
Unease fills the Baal Temple's stagnant air.
Congratulations. Your father smiles upon you. But do not let filial piety distract you from our cause. Orin's Netherstone is in our grasp. And now we must look ahead to the other. Gortash.
Gortash will want to hear of this.
Seek him out. He is all that stands between us and the Elder Brain.
Hard to believe she is dead, after all that she did to me. I do not often doubt myself. But surviving Orin took courage and strength I was not sure I had. I could not have faced her without you. Like a dream half realized. Our fight is not done. While the brain is still free, and we are still infected, we will never be safe. But we can talk of this later. For now, let us be glad that we still draw breath, and that Orin does not.
Rest of the mass. Now.
What is this foul place?
Truly a magnificent display of brutality. I expected nothing less of one of Baal's children.
Seize the third stone before it breaks free.
fresh orders?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. That potion did not go down well.
Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew I could not, in spite now, without. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
How can I assist? I'm listening.
Your tadpoles connect. You feel your hearts thump in unison, like drums keeping beat to a war dance.
I am not yours. You are not mine. Say the words. Then it is done. You are Jacques Vonache Du, source of my bruises. The wounds you inflicted will heal, but they will leave behind scars. I'm listening.
You wish to consult me? Then speak. Very well.
must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their netherstones.
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Still breathing, despite everything.
The next urchin that tries to pick my pocket will lose its hand. If I take its head, how will it learn from its mistakes? Even here, a child deserves us. Despite the destitution, there is profit and opportunity to be found in such places. If one is willing to then speak. Very well. You wish to consult me?
Tonight, you are the monster everyone claims you are.
Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself, and I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see? The cold shell of Minthara's mind melts away, and you are drawn into the heart of her, warm, passionate, and dangerous.
I have never lacked confidence, but this conflict seems so much bigger than the two of us. It frightens me. I do not know if we will survive it, but whatever life remains to us, I would gladly spend it fighting at your side and lying with you at night. Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I could not inspire. Now, without love, show me myself through your eyes.
She joins her doubt. What does she see? Her mind cools. Acceptance is colored by disappointment.
We need one another as allies, but I want more from you than that. I want all of you. Now you can have me instead.
The cold shell of Minthara's mind melts away, and you are drawn into the heart of her, warm, passionate, and dangerous.
I have never lacked confidence, but this conflict seems so much bigger than the two of us. It frightens me. I do not know if we will survive it.
But whatever life remains to us, I would gladly spend it fighting at your side and lying with you at night.
Her mind touches yours, feather light and hesitant. A stark contrast to the confidence with which her thoughts intruded on yours in the past.
Tonight, there will be no voices, no orders, no gods. I belong only to you.
Looking ahead.
Keeping low.
Let's move.
I'm not yours. You are not mine. Or so I've come to believe. Gale should be just to your tastes. Vanilla, to be precise. Are you trying to make me feel better, or you? Either way, you look the fool. You are Shaq Fonash Dew, source of my bruises. The wounds you inflicted will heal, but they will leave behind scars. I'm listening.
You need my expertise.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You wish to consult me? A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden. I would have picked prettier corpses if my intentions had been aesthetic. This was a warning against heresy. I was not content with the warning, though. I intended to wage war on their insolent god, even as... And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution. In a manner of speaking, I did. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers. No. I was prepared for combat, but as it turned, Kethric expected us. Expected me. Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Kethric proposed an alliance between Moonrise and It was not. It was the... We had bet. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them. Few things frightened me, Kethric. When Orin's... I want this one. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye, herself. That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Then there was... Soon there will be vengeance.
Careful what you do with that thing.
Unease fills the Baal Temple's stagnant air.
Congratulations. Orin's Netherstone.
Gortash will be delighted to hear of...
Seek him out.
hard to believe she is dead. You are trying to raise my spirits. I appreciate it, but any joy the sight of Orin's corpse brings me is but a speck of comforting shade. There is little relief to be found from the heat of the storm we are caught in. While the brain is still free, and we are still infected, we will never be safe. But we can talk of this later. For now, let us be glad that we still draw breath, and that Orin does not.
Feel that one later.
What is this foul place?
Truly a magnificent display of brutality.
Must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
Great steel watchers. Bloody hate them. No matter what the mouth says.
The brain. It's new. Stay away from the gate.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of steel and justice.
Is not already here, striding among us. Her power waxes.
A chosen butcher walks anew. Thou standest amongst a bloody few.
In your name.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Can't give up now.
All is ash and meat.
My lungs feel tight. Is this happening already?
You return, taint-blessed kinkiller, having committed the holiest of sins. Your despicable sister lies dead, and your chosen body bathed in her blood. You are so full of promise. The perfect chosen. I almost hate to bring a challenge upon you. Baal's will is absolute. The strongest of his bloodline will be chosen. A spawn who kills a chosen must then become chosen themselves. You have done me a great service, child of murder. In eliminating Orin, you have cleared the way for me. With your death, I will prove myself anew. It is Father's way. My aching bones in this husk still feel every spark of pain from the crystalline moment of my first death in the temple. Let us die, chosen, as only Baalspawn can.
Awaiting orders.
Your despicable sister lies dead, and your chosen body bathed in her blood. You are so full of promise. Baal's will you have with your death. I will prove myself on you. Let us die.
On your command.
Still breathing, despite everything.
A bold maneuver.
Don't waste a step.
No mercy.
Let me strike.
We should have minions for such tasks. My luck again. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
blood belongs to Baal.
No choice but to keep going. Come on, can't stay idle.
Unleash me.
Nothing important is ever easy. Where do I go from here? These boots have seen everything.
I thirst for combat. Vengeance! Right away.
On the move.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
The corpse remains silent.
Blackets will be done.
I've got a long road ahead.
reporting.
Action, not reaction. Let's move.
How about this? You hand over everything you've got on you, and I'll give you 3 ounces.
Get ready to buy!
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a new ally? Or may... Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou require a...
My fondest congratulations for your work in the temple. Well done indeed. On this eve, Skeleritus gazes upon perfection. You shall be a graven god, my demiurge. All you must do now is heed your father's advice when the time comes. Survive? I did not. It was my favorite death yet. As he does each time I expire by your side, Baal has sent you another loyal Skeleritas to watch over and adore you. In the carnage to come, you shall reach the peak of your holy magnificence. It won't be long, milady. It won't be long. Your command is my wish. Your demand is my desire. Ah, inquisit me. What do you wish to know of? Ah, my favorite subject of conversation. Of course, Master. We will always need to sire more Baal spawn. Although, if they are not up to the task, we may need to find you a breeding mate. Or 10. You and the Urge are wedded now. One body, one mind. Your tedious sister believed she was ending you when she drilled the wee tadpole cavern in your head. You were merely reborn, with a silver spoon in your brain. The first to be tadpoled. The first above all men. I hope you are taking advantage of the worm. It will lead you to rule. Ah, inquisit me. What do you wish to know of? Ah, my favorite subject of conversation. Baal gave out all of his seed long ago, in the time of Saravok. You were not conceived. Baal sculpted you from a drop of his own gore. No Baal spawn has ever borne the urge, the holy guarantee of murder. It was woven into your blood alone. Orin was not special. She was but a grandchild of an aged Baal spawn, a mere weed of Baal's loins. Orin was born and raised in the temple, but you spent many years on your own before you found your way back home. Hence, you have such diverse talents. But you were awful from the very first day you set foot amongst the Ichord altars. There was one time you gave a beggar some coin while we were en route to the Devil's Fee. You didn't kick him or spit on him or anything. I was so shocked I almost fainted. I still have nightmares about it to this day. But I'm sure you only did so to lower the suspicions of the Flaming Fist. Surely. My lady, you are the hero of a sad tale. You do not have a charm placed upon you to clear your memory stores, nor an enchantment befuddling you. Orin dug, Orin scooped, Orin dissected. Your brain is damaged forever. But don't fret. I still think you're very clever, despite your little problem. Ah, inquisit me. What do you wish to know of? Oh, no. There are far more important matters at hand. But if you must waste time thinking of your butler, I will attend to your curiosity. Me? Serve Orin? Oh, I should be sick. Fetch the bucket of Baal. Orin had her own butler, who she insolently killed on his first visit, claiming she didn't need him to follow Baal. Oh, poor Cruor. Never stood a chance. The only way for a butler to die is if we are not of use to our master. But you have always needed abundant assistance. I was sent to guide you to your birthright on the day my vile lady reached her age of majority. I hope we will stay together, always. I am but a table scrap of Baal's will. He will send me to aid and protect you until you have need of me, no more. As long as there have been Baal spawn, there have been butlers. But Baal only makes them for the children he has use of. Now, as you are the last true recipient of your father's blessing, I suspect I am the last living butler. Ah, inquisit me. What do you wish to know of? Your command is my wish. Your demand is my desire. Oh, you make a butler blush.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Isn't there a human crest you can join?
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Lord Baal's chosen. You must think yourself mighty for it. Yet, you are already mighty. And you would have been mightier still if you defied him and your urges. Voss is waiting beneath the city. We'll apprise him of our progress once we have the Orphic hammer in hand. My joy, speak to me. You are the tastes of my tongue. You are the ground beneath me and the skies above. You are, and so we are.
Ugh. That potion did not go down well.
Let's see what you're hiding. Interesting selection. Well, that's interesting.
Your command is my wish. Your demand is my desire. Master, I'm sorry. I'm ever so sorry to forget my other duties. Oh, what a wretch I am. I'm not even worthy of being your scullery maid. Splendid jest, Master. I shall attend to your miserable royal person with great care. You shall be well groomed with my tinsy talons. Yes, yes.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid. One grand victory may not be enough to absolve a host of small failures. That is where true leadership lies. Not in winning a single vast battle, but in fighting 1,000 smaller ones. Making 10,000 difficult decisions. Finding balance where none seems possible. Day after day. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid. To be a leader. I thought that would be the case once. Yet, perhaps the Grove will not need me. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely, and for so long. I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one. Just my pride. I can't believe I allowed myself to be knocked unconscious and spirited away like that. Impressive that she managed to move my bulk, come to think of it. I wonder how that was managed. But in either case, it seems I was insensible for much of my ordeal. Small mercies. I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves. Most unnatural. Most foul. Nature is a cycle of life and death, yet this form only serves death. Worse, it only serves murder.
You wish to consult me? He is the only authority figure in Baldur's Gate worth a damn. Even as the Elder Brain tears at the foundations of the city, he stands strong and looks for solutions. Better for us to be a solution rather than a problem for his steel watch to scrape off the street. I am glad you recognized the benefits of that approach. If he proves troublesome, we can always kill him later, when his guard is down. A mistake. I am your most valuable asset. Of course, I belong in battle.
You should come over more often. You accepted Baal after everything we've been through. I can only hope this is part of some clever scheme I'm not privy to. Otherwise, you might as well have stayed with the Absolute. I need to reach its very center and confront the Mother Superior. Lady Shah decrees she is no longer fit to lead. There will be plenty of others there too. If we can get them to see sense, I would rather we spare their lives. I don't want to lead a congregation of corpses like Balthazar and Kethric.
Thy wheel of... Dost thou require a new...
It's no small thing to be a god's chosen. Whatever life you once claimed to lead, it only follows from now on. Where Baal leads, you will be forced to go. You know this for yourself, of course. So, was there some other matter you needed to discuss? Worry not. I carry my regrets wherever I go, and am used to their weight. One more will not break my back.
Your command is my wish. Your demand is my... Ah, inquisit me.
Well struck. My accuracy would be flawed. And purpose. Hast thou considered this is a waste of mortal energy? Tries and fails so many times. It is often named man. Well struck. My accuracy would be lauded. And purpose. Hast thou considered this is